Black magic. Just saying the words sends chills down your spine. It's the stuff of nightmares, of whispered rumors and forbidden texts. But what is it really? At its core, black magic is about harnessing supernatural forces. It's about bending the spirit world to your will, often for selfish gain or to inflict harm. This sets it apart from white magic. Where white magic seeks to heal and protect, black magic aims to control and destroy. It's a dangerous game, this dance with the darkness. Black magic operates outside the natural order, and its consequences can be dire. Think of it like this. White magic is a ray of sunlight, warm and life-giving. Black magic, it's a venomous serpent, coiled and waiting to strike.
The roots of black magic run deep. They snake back through history, intertwined with ancient civilizations and forgotten lore. We find traces of it in ancient Egypt, where sorcerers etched curses on tombs and summoned dark entities. In medieval Europe, whispers of witchcraft and demonic pacts filled the night. These practices, though separated by time and geography, share a common thread. They speak to a primal human desire. The desire for power. Power over life, death, and the forces that govern our world. Black magic, in its many forms, offered a way to tap into that power, even if it meant making a deal with the devil himself.
Black magic isn't just about wishing harm on someone. It's a complex system of rituals, symbols, and incantations, each element carefully chosen to channel dark energies. Imagine flickering candlelight in a darkened room, strange symbols drawn on the floor, the air thick with incense and whispered words of power. These are the tools of the black magic practitioner. Talismans, objects imbued with magical power, might be used to focus intent. Animal bones, herbs, even human hair, these could all be ingredients in a dark spell. These rituals are more than just spooky theatrics. They are believed to create a bridge between our world and the realm of spirits and shadows.
Here's the thing about black magic. It's not just about the rituals. It's about the intent behind them. The thoughts, the emotions, the driving force behind the spell. Think of it like this. A knife in the hands of a surgeon can save a life. That same knife in the hands of a killer can take a life. The difference lies in the intent. With black magic, the practitioner's will is amplified, magnified by the dark forces they invoke. A heart filled with hatred will only breed more destruction. This is why black magic is so dangerous. It's a slippery slope. Once you start down that path, fueled by anger, resentment, or greed, it's hard to turn back.
Section 5. Karmic Backlash, a Heavy Price. There's an old saying, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. This is karma, and in the world of black magic, karma is a very real force. Those who dabble in the dark arts often believe they can escape the consequences of their actions. They're wrong. The energy they unleash will always find its way back, often with devastating results. It might manifest as bad luck, illness, or even mental breakdown. The more harm you inflict, the heavier the karmic debt you accumulate. It's a debt that must be repaid, in this life or the next. This is the true cost of black magic. It's a Faustian bargain, and the devil always collects his due.
Section 6. The Morality Maze Lines in the Sand. In this chapter we delve into the complex and often treacherous terrain of moral ambiguity. Black magic forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about ourselves. It compels us to look deep within and face the shadows lurking in our souls. It makes us question our morals, our values, and the very nature of good and evil. Are we as righteous as we believe, or do we harbor darkness within? Is it ever justifiable to use magic to harm another person? Can the ends ever truly justify the means when dealing with such potent forces, even if they've wronged us? The desire for revenge can be overwhelming, but does it ever lead to true justice or merely perpetuate a cycle of pain? These are questions that have plagued humanity for centuries, and there are no easy answers. Philosophers and thinkers have debated these moral dilemmas throughout history. Some argue that black magic is inherently evil, a perversion of the natural order. They see it as a dark force that corrupts everything it touches. Others believe that magic is neutral, a tool that can be used for good or evil depending on the wielder. It's the intent behind the action that defines its morality. The lines are blurry and the path is fraught with danger. Navigating this moral maze requires wisdom, caution, and a deep understanding of one's own values. One thing is clear. Black magic is a double-edged sword. It offers power but at a great cost, and those who seek to wield it must be prepared for the consequences. Those who wield it risk cutting themselves on its power. The allure of black magic is strong, but its dangers are ever present, lurking just beneath the surface.
Section 7. Modern Allure. Why we're still drawn in. In our modern world of science and reason, it's easy to dismiss black magic as superstition, yet it continues to fascinate us. Why? Perhaps it's the allure of the forbidden, the thrill of exploring the unknown. Maybe it's the desire for power, for control over our own destiny. Whatever the reason, black magic continues to cast its spell on the human imagination. We see it in movies, books, and music. It's a source of endless fascination and fear. But this fascination can be dangerous. It's one thing to be entertained by stories of black magic, but it's quite another to believe in its power and even attempt to practice it.
Section 8. The power of belief, real or imagined. This begs the question, does black magic actually work? Can the rituals and spells cast by practitioners truly influence the physical world around us? Or is it all just smoke and mirrors fueled by fear and suggestion? Are we simply falling prey to the power of our own imaginations, tricked by the elaborate performances and eerie atmospheres? There's no scientific evidence to support the claims of black magic practitioners. Researchers have long debunked the myths, attributing any perceived effects to psychological factors rather than supernatural forces. But the human mind is a powerful thing. Our thoughts and beliefs can shape our experiences in profound ways, often beyond our conscious understanding. Belief can be a potent force, capable of shaping our reality. When we believe in something strongly enough, it can manifest in our lives for better or worse. If someone truly believes in the power of a curse, they might subconsciously sabotage themselves, fulfilling the curse's prophecy. This self-fulfilling prophecy can lead to real, tangible consequences in their lives. It's the placebo effect in reverse. Just as positive beliefs can lead to healing, negative beliefs can lead to harm. This doesn't mean that black magic is harmless. The psychological impact of believing in such practices can be profound and damaging. The intent to harm, even if it doesn't manifest in a tangible way, can have a negative impact on both the practitioner and their target. The very act of focusing on negative intentions can create a cycle of fear and anxiety. It creates a toxic atmosphere of fear and negativity, which can have real-world consequences. The power of belief, whether in black magic or any other force, should not be underestimated.
Section 9. The Darkness Within, Black Magic and the Human Psyche. This chapter delves into the intricate relationship between the dark arts and the human mind. Black magic isn't just about external forces. It's a reflection of the inner turmoil and the shadows that lurk within us. It's about the darkness that resides within us all, the hidden fears and desires that we often suppress. It preys on our fears, our insecurities, and the primal urges that drive us towards power and revenge. These urges can be overwhelming, pushing individuals to seek out forbidden knowledge and dark practices. Those who are drawn to black magic are often seeking something control, validation, or a way to lash out at a world that feels unfair. They believe that by harnessing these dark forces, they can change their fate or gain an upper hand. But true power doesn't come from manipulating others or making deals with dark forces. It comes from within, from understanding and mastering our own psyche. It comes from facing our demons, acknowledging them, and finding the strength to overcome them, not making pacts with them. True liberation is found in breaking free from these chains. Black magic offers a seductive shortcut, a tempting promise of quick power, but it's a path that ultimately leads to ruin. It corrupts the soul and distorts the mind, leaving its practitioners lost in a labyrinth of their own making, forever searching for a way out of the darkness they embraced. Section 10, Curiosity versus Caution, a Final Warning. It's human nature to be curious about the unknown, but when it comes to black magic, curiosity can be a dangerous thing. Dabbling in the dark arts is like playing with fire. You might think you can control it, but it only takes one spark to ignite a raging inferno. If you're feeling drawn to black magic, I urge you to reconsider. There are other paths to power, paths that don't involve sacrificing your soul or harming others. Seek out knowledge, not power. Embrace the light, not the shadows. The world is a dark enough place without adding to it. Section 11. Stepping away from the abyss. Black magic is a haunting reminder of the potential for darkness within the human heart. It's a cautionary tale about the seductive nature of power and the high cost of trying to control forces beyond our understanding. But it's also a reminder that we have a choice. We can choose to walk in the light, to embrace compassion and understanding, or we can succumb to the shadows, perpetuating a cycle of fear and suffering. The choice is ours. Let's choose wisely.